you made it rain and then did the Heisman pose. Just take me through the emotions of that moment and what you were feeling.
I thought that was like the game sealer, and obviously our defense came to play, held them to 3 points in the second half, and the first half obviously wasn't my best, and I can learn from it. But I think the most impressed thing I was with myself is that, we went into the Alabama game, same thing happened. Literally, first drive, interception, but it was a fumble for me at Alabama. And it was like, okay, what did I learn from that Bama instance? And it was just like, okay, head body. And that was just like, keep going, And so I felt like I improved from the Alabama game. I got over it, and then I was able to have a good second half and get the ball to the players.
Diego, the 20 carries, over 100 yards rushing. Were you feeling it on the ground today? Was there something in the air?
I think Coach Beck drew it up well today. Yeah, and up front, they wanted to run the ball. They literally kept saying, run the effing ball, And it was like, all right. Well, then I just started making checks, and Coach Beck drew it up too. And then obviously you guys know what set he had today, and oh my God, that kid is nasty. Him and MK are the best dual threat running backs in the country.
Diego, what's it like to be a part of a team that achieves its first ever 10-win season in program history, and then to do it against your rival as well?
Well, I think more importantly, we want to play for a national championship, and I feel like we deserve to be in the playoff picture. You go look at our schedule. Obviously, a lot of people feel this way, is the SEC is the best strength of schedule. You go look at our strength of schedule at the beginning of the year and what we went through, and we're a 10-2 team in the SEC, and I think that speaks volumes, and we deserve a spot.
Over here. Two questions for you. One, I'll ask many of your comments about this rivalry in Tennessee. What was it like tonight to back that up? And secondly, you mentioned you guys case for the playoff. Why should Vanderbilt be?
Well, I kind of just explained that one, was that, we're 10-2 in the SEC. You look at our losses too. It's two very good football teams. And then, what was your first question?
Your comments about Tennessee and this rivalry.
Oh, yeah.
Like?
Well, a lot of people thought I was a fool, and just speaking about whatever. But all it takes is faith, and our faith is with God. And I feel like He gave me a vision. He gave me this platform. And it's obviously not all of us are perfect, but yeah, I just spoke my mind that day, and I think a lot of people's feelings were hurt, but it felt good to obviously come in and back it up. Obviously, if the score was different and we were on the opposite side, I would have been getting a lot of hate right now, So it's two-sided. It's how you see it. I'm just glad that our team was able to win today.
Steve.
Diego, you just said it. Maybe not your best start to this game, and right before halftime, you get hit under the jaw on roughing the passer. In a way, was it kind of a wake-up call or a reset for you? Because the next play, you get a touchdown and you guys score, I think, including that on 6 straight possessions to take over the game.
Yeah. Obviously, sometimes I need that wake-up call, but this is no excuse. But Friday and Saturday, I wasn't able to sleep. I just woke up really sick. Kind of had the chills and stuff, and I feel like just my body wasn't getting going how I wanted it to. My feet were kind of off today, and it was like, how do I get going? My teammates were there for me, and they were just like, hey, we got your back, and just keep going. And then finally, in the second half, I was able to wake up.
Back there in the back. Go ahead.
Diego, you transferred from New Mexico State with Eli Stowers, and I believe now you live together. So I'm just curious if your connection with him off the field affects your performance on the field and your connection with him on the field.
Well, I think Eli, the most special thing about him is that he leads everyone to Christ, and so everyone just flocks to him. Ask him any question, and he not that he always knows the answer, but he'll guide you in the right way. And I think that's the most special thing about him. That's why I love hanging around with him. That's why I love him being my roommate. He also plays the guitar really well, and he'll sing sometimes, but he kind of gets nervous.
Last two, Gentry.
Yeah, Diego, your coach said he thinks you're the best player in the country. Your teammates have talked about it. You're Heisman front runner. Do you give him much thought to what it might be like to be in New York in a couple weeks?
Well, I just hope everyone looks at the stats. I think numbers speak for themselves, and obviously the best player in the country goes off the numbers and tape. You go look at that, I feel the same way. And that's not me being cocky or arrogant. I just feel like that's point blank. And I hope they see it that way. But more importantly, I hope that our team is able to get in the college football playoffs so that we have more ground. We set forth, I think it was like January 7th, what we wanted to do, and that's win a national championship. And I just hope that the committee gets it right and puts us in.
Last one, Chris. Diego, you've done all you along those lines. You guys have done all that you can do now. The regular season is done. So what's the waiting going to be like now that it's up to other people to decide your fate?
I think a lot of team camaraderie. I know a lot of the guys like to go shoot guns, not in a bad way. So maybe we'll like go like paintballing or something, you know. Maybe go check it out like that. But I think I'll probably have the guys over. Maybe go watch a movie. I mean, we were on break because of Thanksgiving, and we obviously finals are coming up for school. Obviously, we all know Vanderbilt's the best academic school in the country. And the last thing I want to say is shout out to Coach Lee for getting his extension, and shout out for Miss Candace Lee and Dr. Diermeyer for making it happen. So glad that he stays here because I get to come back and train here, and it's going to be a good time.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate you guys.